All right, guys, what's going on? The Iceman on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel on this Tuesday. So, the main event is set for SummerSlam. Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker. Undertaker in a rematch to get his revenge after last year's WrestleMania loss to Brock Lesnar. Now, if you watched Monday Night Raw last night, it was a really good show. I went into it, again, without any expectations. We had The Undertaker come out, uh, do his thing. We also saw The Undertaker confront Paul Heyman, and then Lesnar came out, and all hell broke loose. It was a long, long segment where security came out. The roster came out from the locker room, separating both Lesnar and The Undertaker. They really sold this situation pretty darn good. So, yeah, so that part of Raw was really darn good. We also saw the Divas last night. We saw a lot of good stuff last night. We saw Charlotte in a match against Brie Bella, and Charlotte looking good. Putting Brie in the figure eight once again, making Brie submit. So those that didn't get a chance to watch Raw, check it out. We had a main event, a six-man tag main event. Cena, Randy Orton, and Cesaro going up against Kevin Owens, Sheamus, and Rusev. This was a fun match, really, to watch for the main event. Just for the simple fact, there was controversy on the Owens, Sheamus, Rusev side where Sheamus inadvertently got hit. Him and Owens had a confrontation in the ring, shoving each other back and forth. Sheamus went and got his Money in the Bank briefcase and just, stompered off like he was having a temper tantrum. So it was down to Owens and Rusev against the trio of Cena, Cesaro, and Orton. And again, Owens was getting upset with Rusev. He started shoving Rusev, and Owens said, "Enough is enough." He walked out, left Rusev all by his lonesome. And you could see Cena and Orton. I mean, everybody was loving it. This was a fun match to watch. All in all, it came down to a lot of good stuff. Cesaro did the swing on Rusev towards the end, and then he slungshot him back. Orton was in the waiting with an RKO. It was just great, and how rare is it to see Cena and Orton getting along? It was sort of cool. They were you could tell they were having fun out there in this match, and it was definitely a very, very entertaining main event. We also saw Lana come out and slap Summer Rae, and then she started beating down on her. It was great. Also, we saw a match with Sasha Banks and Naomi go up against Becky Lynch and Paige in a Divas tag match. This one, I had a funny feeling about the outcome because Charlotte had won earlier. Now with Team Bella at the announce table, Alicia Fox, Brie, and Nikki, watching this match, I had a feeling they were going to have Sasha Banks end up winning this match when it came down to it, and she did. She put her submission hold, the banknote, I believe you call it, on Paige, and Paige submitted. Fun stuff. I think the whole show was pretty good. We even saw Reigns go up against Luke Harper with Bray Wyatt at ringside, and Dean Ambrose decided to come out and accompany Roman Reigns in a pretty good match there as well. So a lot of good stuff happening on Raw. I mean, we had a segment with Seth Rollins that came out, and he was complaining about The Undertaker and Lesnar, and then Seth Rollins is, preaching about him being the WWE World Heavyweight title holder and whatnot, telling the fans that I told you so and everything else. And then Cena's music hit. Now, what I'm getting out of all this is basically Cena telling Seth Rollins really that he sort of sucks as a WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Cena told Rollins, it's the man that makes the title, not the title that makes the man. Cena wanted to hassle with Rollins in the ring. It looked like they were gonna, but then Rollins decided to leave. It was a pretty good segment. What I got out of this is, I don't know for sure, but it's a possibility that maybe Cena and Rollins go at it at SummerSlam. Now, at this point, if it does happen, I don't know if a belt is on the line or whatnot, but I have read recently, and I think on NoDQ.com, and I think Aaron Riff was talking about it as well, that the WWE may push John Cena into the main event picture once again. A lot of people would be very, very upset if Cena did get involved in the main event picture. But, if Cena were to win against Rollins, if the title was on the line, this would give Cena his 16th title reign. He would tie Ric Flair. And in my eyes, if Cena did tie Ric Flair, this cannot be a transitional win only, meaning it can't be a short-time win. I think it would be pointless. I think if Cena did win the belt, he'd have to have a pretty good run with it. I mean, I personally don't have a problem with Cena back in the main event picture, because really, who else is there? And plus the fact he's had a great run as U.S. champion. I know, I'm probably going to get a lot of heat for this. But, until, and this is what you need to think about. It's the WWE that needs to make these changes to make it so we don't have to go back to the John Cenas, or we don't have to go back to the Randy Ortons. And until the WWE steps up and makes these changes, makes these other guys more involved in bigger and better things, then, sometimes you just don't have a choice. And everybody can bitch and complain that it's Cena again or it's Orton again, but it's not them. It's the WWE booking and creative team. They are the ones behind it all, because if they can't come up with a formidable solution, and get people pushed into the main event status, or get them involved in major storylines, it just runs stagnant in a circle. So I don't know. I mean, personally, I enjoyed Raw last night. One thing we do know, it's going to be Lesnar and Undertaker at SummerSlam, main eventing. Everything else right now is not written in stone. But I will say this. I enjoyed Raw last night. It just gave us something a little bit more entertaining to watch, and I was very, very pleased seeing two Diva matches on. And although some of the segments were long, but anyway, they meant something. So give me your thoughts, give me your opinions, what you thought about Monday Night Raw last night, and we move on. And we go from there. And we'll see what else transpires. So on this Tuesday, peace out, everybody. Enjoy your day, and we'll see you all next time.